everyone, I'm back with another unboxing, and this time it's for a new company that I found online and through another YouTuber, through I think it was Beautiful Nights or Orchid and Opal. They featured this business in their video, so I wanted to take a peek and see, and they had a new bead of the month. So apparently they have different clubs you can sign up for. There is the Delicas of the Month Club, the 2-hole beads of the month club, the hot and trendy beads of the month club. So you've got a whole variety depending on what you like. But when I looked, they have this new club. It's the Gemstone Beads of the Month Club, and it is $26.95. Currently they're sold out. There's a wait list, but I'll still link the website below if you want to sign up for their wait list. Well, let's get into it and see what's in this new Beads of the Month Club box. Okay, so it says, welcome to Beads of the Month Clubs. Thank you for signing up with us. Here is your free Swarovski crystal bonus. So apparently every time that you sign up for a club or upgrade from a single club to a double, because they have double if you want more of whatever club they have, whatever package they have. So it says they'll send you, if you have, if you want to sign up for more than one club, or you want double the fun of the same type of club, then they'll send you another free Swarovski crystal bonus, it looks like. So it says, keep an eye on our website for new clubs. So let's see what Swarovski. Oh, look, perfect for Valentine's. Let's see, we got a little Swarovski heart. Oop, no way. Very cool. I was just looking for Swarovski hearts actually in my stash to see if I had some. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That is gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? The color is like a fire. Really pretty. And it looks like the Gemstone Beads of the Month Club this month is Sodalite, which is one of my favorites. I love Sodalite. I didn't order the double. I just went with the single because it's the first time that I buy from this business. So I wanted to check it out first before I signed up for any other clubs or double. We'll see. So it looks like it has a list of what's in this kit here, or in this little bag, plus the quantity or the weight and the price. Looks like we have a 12 by 15 teardrop pendant. We get 4 of them. So look at these gorgeous Sodalite pendants. Aren't these pretty? Ooh, they're drilled on the top, on the side here. Look at how pretty. They're beautiful. There's no, like, all it is just gemstones, and it looks like it's like one type of gemstone per shipment. But these are gorgeous. So pretty. Look at that. Look at this color over here. Where was it? This one. Look at it. It's got the little bit of gray in there. That is really pretty. Alright, so that is the pendants. Number 2 is 5 by 6 millimeter faceted prism. And I think we can fit these through here. Ooh, look at that. These are pretty. You got some faceted little stones. Let me see if I can faceted little stones right there. Very pretty. For 3, they have 4 millimeter faceted round stones. Ooh, these little itty bitty ones. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Very pretty little faceted little round beads, 4 millimeters. For number 4, we've got the 6 millimeter matte rounds. So these are mattes. Look at that. Somehow I seem to like the shiny ones better. What do you guys like? Do you like the mattes or do you like the shiny ones? Very pretty. For 5, we have the 5 to 8 millimeter chips, and we get 12 grams of them. Oh yeah, the other ones, I forgot to tell you the numbers, but there's like 25, 48, 15, but these are 12 grams. So I love the little chips to add as little accents. This is number 6, which is the last one of this little pack. And they are 8x12 faceted. Oh, I might have to take the top off of this one too. Faceted teardrop. We get 8 of them. Ooh, look at these, you guys. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. I like the way sometimes you see some orange in there. It's like... At first I used to confuse it with lapis, but now I know that this has, you know, it has browns or oranges in there. So, yeah, these are the teardrops. And it says that we saved over 10%. It sounds like you can go and buy some more on their site if you want. There's also a free monthly patterns for January, and it gives you like where to go for the patterns. And apparently the website is valid till the end of the month. So apparently it changes depending on the month, which is cool because then you have the inspiration. So I am going to grab my tools and some wire and let's see what we can create. Hopefully something cute for inspiration. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I think it would be really nice to put these beautiful stones on a bracelet. So I took out the Sodalite 4mm faceted round. We have 48 pieces of these. And then what you're going to need is some sort of spacer. These are the ones that I have, these little round silver ones. I have a ring, which I'm going to put to put some dangles on there, and then a charm. And then I found a bunch of other natural stones that I think would be really beautiful. I've got some lava beads here, and these they can put, I mean, these are really nice because you can add essential oils to them. They absorb the essential oil really nicely, and then you can just, you know, carry around your essential oil. And I found some of this carnelian. This is the Indian cut semi-regular carnelian, so we're gonna probably use some of that. I found a little sunstone in a Bracelet. Might be able to use that. And I found these rainbow moonstones in rondelles. They're irregular, I believe. Yeah, irregular, 6 to 7 millimeters. So, you know, I found different, this is kind of designing on the fly, but I found different natural stones that might look pretty. So besides those stones, you can use anything that you want. I thought the orange went beautiful. The orange stones went beautiful with the blues, especially since some of these stones have a little bit of orange in them. I'm going to use some soft flex. We're going to need some, I have a whole boatload of these. We're going to need some crimp tubes, and then some chain, any kind of chain that has like little links or loops, and our usual tools, which is a pair of crimping pliers, round nose pliers, side cutters, and small needle nose, like flat nose pliers. First of all, what we need to start off with is measure. Usually a bracelet is about 7.5 to 8 inches long. So I like to do 8.5 so I have room to crimp. Going to just measure this out and then cut it here like this. And then I need some beads, a bead stopper. Where did I leave my bead stoppers? Here we go. I have smaller ones, but I don't know where they are right now. So I'm going to use this bead stopper, put this on here so that first we can string it and then figure out, you know, how we want to make sure that it lays nicely before you do any crimping. So I'm just going to start adding these beads. Oops, move my little charm out of the way. So I'm going to start with the silver ones. That way the Sodalite is not rubbing against any clasps. Alright, so I finished beading these on. This is 7.5 inches long, and I'm going to attach it to one of the side of the clasp. I found this, I remember I had ordered from, I think it was Sam's Beads shop. I ordered this gorgeous little clasp. It's 2 dragonflies. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm just going to attach the tail of one of these. And let me see, where's my crimps? Here we go. Just gonna put this here at our clasp, then wind it back through. I don't like to waste a lot of the wire, but sometimes I just have a hard time leaving just a little piece out. So, but I don't think this wire is gonna go back. Well, it might go back through the silver bead, but I don't think it'll go through the Sodalite bead. It might be a little too small. So I pulled it through the silver bead to get a little bit of leverage. And as always, make sure your wires are not crisscrossing, because it will weaken the strength of the wire. And then put it into the first groove right there, and then squeeze. And then now that it's like a little taco, now we're going to set it on its side. First little like divot, like that, and squeeze, and then cut this little tip off, like that. And then if you don't want this cable showing, I have a bunch of these different size jump rings. I just set up a whole bunch here, and find some that you can use, and just open it front to back, and right there. We have a nice little bunch of jump rings here that can kind of cover up that wire, add a little bit of design and texture to our bracelet. And then on this side, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to crimp it. Oh, this one's even smaller. Goodness gracious. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so I crimped this side. I ended up with a very small piece. So I found this big ring here. It's probably like a 10 or 12 millimeter ring. And just gonna open it. Put it through this little part here. And then attach this to this ring. Like that. So now we have it attached there with that big jump ring. And now we're going to bring in our chain. What I'm going to do is add a little jump ring on this side. Before I cut it off on one end, I think it's best to just make sure so that one side isn't longer than the other. So I'm taking a small little, this looks like a 4 millimeter jump ring, and open that up, put it on the end. I do have stainless steel colored chain, but I wanted the chain to match these little silver balls here. So it's kind of a mixed metal situation going on here. And just close this here. Okay, so now we're making sure that it's going to fit properly. And then I'm going to add it to this large ring. Before I cut the chain, I want to make sure that I'm exactly, oops, lost the loop, but that's okay, we'll put it on. Make sure that I'm exactly right on the nose with the same measurement of the chain. I think that this chain right here is the one that's going to be even. So let's see. Oh, it is perfect size. Now we can go ahead and cut the other side off. Or you know what? I'm gonna cut it down here. We're gonna leave a little piece of chain. I think it'll add some texture too. That'll look pretty. What do you guys think? Like I said, this is design on the fly. You know, I can open the rings, but it takes me forever. So I'm just gonna cut it because they're not salvageable anyway. Now we can make some little dangles. So what we want to do is take our chips right here. Take some of the chips out. And I'm going to show you how I make a couple, and then I'll go and make the rest of them for the chain. So I'm just going to use like 3. I think will be pretty and enough. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, I guess it depends on the size. Let me add this little thin chip here. So you kind of want it this long, not too long, but I think this is a good size. So now take your flat nose like that and bend it, cut it right there. We're going to do a simple loop. We'll just close the loop like this. So now we have a dangle here. So all we will do is once we complete several of them, we're just going to take them and, you know, kind of spread them out amongst the chain. Let's see how these look. And just close this. See how pretty that looks. Okay, so I went ahead and added all the little chips, the Sodalite chips. So now what we're going to do is on this side, I guess I didn't factor in that it's going to be probably longer than 7.5, but that's okay. It'll be for somebody with a larger wrist because it's going into my shop. I'm going to grab another one of these large rings and open this here. And put the other half. Oh no, this is the clasp part. Put this here and close this large ring over here. Isn't that a pretty clasp? I love it. I love that clasp. And then what we'll do is take this adorable little flower charm. Take another one of these large rings. It's not as large as the ones that the clasp is on, but it should go on this ring just fine. Yep. And close this one. Now is when you can add some fun natural stones. So if we take, for example, some of these lava beads and let's put those here. Well, I think 3 might look better since it's a little dangle that goes here. Yeah, I like 3. Or should we do 4? What do you guys think? I like 3. Then just kind of bend this guy over here and I'm gonna make this loop pretty big so that it fits around. Hopefully it'll fit around that ring without having to put a big jump ring on there. Just gonna use the wider part of my round nose pliers. No, probably not gonna fit. We're gonna need a jump ring. There we go. And grab another of the larger jump rings. Got some more little tangles there, and then we're gonna grab some of these carnelians, which I think will add such a pretty pop of color. And again, grab our head pin, bend the wire like so, then cut, roll it back. We've got our loop. Now grab one of these larger jump rings. Get all these pretty little stones on here. So I was thinking about the sunstone, but I don't think at this point, I think it would be too much if we add the Bracelet. I think with all the dangles, it should be fun. And then on here, what we can do on this chain is just grab one of these a lava bead. How about we do that? A lava bead and carnelian. Now this time I am going to do the wrap loops. It's going to be dangling from an end. So just like that. And now we use our round nose pliers. That. Bring it around, over, move our pliers out of the way, and change hands. And now we can, oops, before you do that, sorry, I caught it in time. So you don't have to use an extra jump ring or try to open one of these this part of the chain. Now we can go ahead and wrap it around. Come on, there we go. And you can do just a messy wrap. I think it would look cute because it's just it's not very, I don't know, I want it to be more on the messy side for this type of bracelet. And now we cut our little end here and tuck in this, where is it? I lost it, there it is. Tuck in this side, and there we go. Now we have our Sodalite bracelet. What do you guys think? Yeah, this is way too big for my arm. I have very small arms. But this is kind of what it'll look like. This might even be way too long for someone. I might end up having to shorten it to about there. Might have to take one side off. I have to take one side off and shorten it, but I can do that later. For now, I will put it like this for you guys. All right, you guys, so this is the final design. It's what we made with January Gemstone Beads of the Month Club. Again, I will put all the links if you want to sign up for that club or any other ones in the description box below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you want to see more tutorials like this and unboxings, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell that's right next to it so you get notified every time I upload a new video. We're continuing to grow, and like I mentioned previously, at 1,000 subscribers, I'm planning on doing a large giveaway, so stay tuned for that. We're getting there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.